Okay, so just a quick video update, just a quick apology. I'm sorry I haven't posted anything, but I have been working very hard on getting my ogres ready for this tournament coming up at Warhammer World. I've changed my ogres slightly. They're now going to be genie themed, is what I'm calling them. I'm going to actually build a genie model to lead the army. I'm going to have a guy on a flying carpet, things like that. So this is how far we've got. So I've completely repainted this unit of balls. As you can see, completely different from the last time you've seen it. It's still green, but not the grey, dingy green that they were before. It's more kind of an emerald green now. They've got all the fire face paint on them and things like that. So I've done a full unit of 8 ogre balls with full command. This is the first complete unit. It took me about a week to get it fully done, so it's looking pretty good. So yeah, just a change in theme, a change in direction, but this is what I've been working on pretty much non-stop for this 1750 point list, and I think they're looking really good. So as I said, I've done this unit of 8 balls with the iron fists, and they look very nice ranked up. I also did this guy. He's a tester model for the other skin tone that I'll be using in this army, which is going to be the red. So this will be mixed in with the green. About half the army will be red, half the army will be green. And then when I add the next section, I might have a different skin colour, I'm not 100% sure. These are the first 2 iron guts. Not much to say here. I mean, this one's pretty much standard. Although I gave him the head from that's normally used for the lead belcher musician, just because I think it's really cool with the eye patch and like bits of metal in it. And he's got these 2 balls on a chain, and he's got like this big barrel keg thing hanging off. So he's looking pretty cool. And then this guy is just converted from plastics. He's got a normal arm with the club from a standard ogre, and then I've shaved off the other hand so that he's holding his great weapon in one hand. I put the skull from the top of that you normally put on top of the banner, grinded it down a bit and made it fit on his shoulder pad. I put a gut plate at the back just to hide some of the details, and just because I thought it looked really cool. He's got this little rope with hooks on it, a little bag with bones and a skull picking out the bottom. And his gut plate again with the blue and the fire colours. The tribe's also been renamed. They're now the Burning Eye tribe. And yeah, this is how far I've got so far for the 1750. Yes, there's a lot more work ahead, but there's still over 4 weeks. So I'm pretty confident I can get things done. Let's show you a couple more of these guys. So like, this is kind of your standard guy, big sword, iron fist, fire, war paint. This is the musician or bellower, big club with like this icy rock on it, and then like the burning eye, war paint, and the blue again. He's got a barrel on his back. This generally is the one I use for my crusher, with his big beard with the skulls hanging down. And he's got this weapon, this like rust effect on there as well, and a bit of highlight. And he's completely covered in this sort of burning war paint tattoo thing going on, and then the nice green on his iron fist really makes it pop. This is the standard bearer, so he's got the one that you get in the box with the thorn. Well, it's kind of a big, I don't know if it's a minotaur skull or what it's supposed to be, but it's kind of this big animal skull. And then I've actually green stuffed. The camera's not picking it up very well, but I made his eye a little bit more bulgy on this side. And I think it looks really good in person. It kind of looks like his face is a bit more mutated. And this was the first tester model for the green colour scheme, and I gave him a lovely ginger beard, and he's got this fire paint going across his eye and stuff. And they've all got this kind of war paint. You can see some of the others in the background, but they're all very similar. This is the red guy, so he's kind of just a tester for another unit. So again, he's got all the fire war paint on him. So yeah, they're coming on nicely. When they're all done, it should be quite fun. I'm thinking about adding in some random ideas and just cheeky things. So one of the things I was thinking about doing was having a saber tusk painted up as a tiger, and I was thinking about having an ogre with like purple trousers flying a magic carpet with a monkey sitting on his shoulder. I'm going to convert Grievous Goldtooth, or whatever his name is, the big fat dude in the throne basically, and give him a turban, make him look like a sultan. I'm going to do one of my butchers, I'm going to give a turban to, and like a bit of a goatee, spiky goatee with a parrot sitting on the shoulder. The female man-eater, I'm going to do like big blue baggy trousers and try and sculpt some long black hair onto her. So yeah, basically, it is essentially kind of Aladdin, but with ogres. I just thought, why not? They're a fun race. I've written a bit of fluff for them as well. So basically, the fluff is that this ogre was captured in Ind, which, for those who don't know, is Warhammer World's version of India. And he was basically tricked into becoming a genie. But the problem was, and the sorcerer that sort of bound him into being a genie didn't realise, is an ogre thinks the greatest thing in the world is an ogre. So if you ask to be rich, you'll become an ogre. If you ask to be powerful, he'll turn you into an ogre. If you ask to be free, he'll turn you into an ogre. He'll probably turn you into a man-eater, to be fair, but he'll turn you into some form of ogre. And now he's kind of got this whole army together, and he's kind of escaping Ind, and he's kind of out for vengeance, and that's the backstory. It needs a bit more work and stuff, but I think it should work out pretty cool. So yeah, this is the beginning of the 1750 repaint. I've got plenty of models. I can easily fill 1750, and even if I don't get them all painted in time, the majority will be, and they will look good, and then there'll just be the odd thing. Or, like, if I can't get a whole new unit painted, I can just paint, like, an extra hero and give him, like, a bunch of crap, and just basically make it up to 1750 that way. It might not be the most competitive list, but in the tournament that I'm playing with my mates, it's all about fun, and I don't think that's really going to hurt me too badly if they're not uberly competitive. But yeah, that's how far I've got. I hope you enjoyed this video and this update, and again, I apologise for the lack of videos. I've just been working really hard on this, and then I've got full-time work and stuff like that, so lots of life commitments, as many of you would have. So don't forget to comment, write and subscribe. Tell me what you think. It'd be really interesting to get some feedback on this. So yeah, go ahead, post some comments, and I'll catch you in the next one.